My parents survived a war, not just bullets and borders, but the kind of fear that teaches your body to stay ready forever. They didn't come to the West to chase dreams, they came to escape nightmares. And then they live here, in a world that looks safe on the outside but feels confusing on the inside. Because trauma doesn't end when the war ends, it changes language. For the immigrant parent, love can sound like pressure. Be grateful. Work harder, don't complain, because when you've lost everything, you start believing survival is the same thing as parenting. But for the child born in the West, the battle is quieter. It's depression without an obvious reason. It's anxiety in a home that says, you're fine. It's feeling guilty for hurting when your parents have suffered even more. And that's where the war comes back. Not in the streets, but at the dinner table. The parents are carrying psychological trauma, hypervigilance, grief, rage, numbness, things they never got to process because in our culture, we don't process pain. We bury it. We silence it. We're taught, don't talk about it. Don't shame the family. Don't expose weakness. Silence becomes strength and shame becomes discipline. So when the child says, I'm depressed, the parent hears, you failed. When a child says, I need therapy, the parents hear, you're crazy. When a child asks for softness, the parent remembers a life where softness could even kill you. That's generational trauma. When what kept you alive back home becomes what hurts your child here in the West. And the child starts battling two worlds. Outside the house, they learn emotional language, boundaries, mental health, self-worth. Inside the house, they learn survival language, respect, obedience, sacrifice. So they're not just translating Somali to English, they're translating pain. And both sides feel unseen. Parents feel like, I gave you everything and you still say you're struggling. And the child feels like, I'm drowning and you keep telling me to swim harder. But listen, this is the message I want to give to parents. Your child is not ungrateful. They're not weak. They're not too Western. They're carrying something too, just in a different form. They carry the weight of being the dream you never got to live. They carry the responsibility of making your suffering worth it. And sometimes they carry your unspoken grief because emotions don't disappear. They just move through the family like smoke. And to the parents, you deserved safety and healing, not just a new country. You don't have to raise your child the way you were raised to be a good parent. You can keep the beauty of our culture, the loyalty, the faith, the community, without keeping the shame. Ask your child questions you were never asked. How are you feeling? What's heavy on you? What do you need from me? Because the goal isn't to prove who suffered more. The goal is to stop handing down pain like inheritance. Our parents survived war, now let's survive the silence. Respect doesn't mean fear. Love doesn't mean shame. Healing is not betrayal. That's my message to you.